Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, it's the big bad wolf, call me Black by Dan.
Going through the city where the predators are hiding. Long Beach streets, I'm out on the prowl. Gotcha, bitch, yeah, they sweat now. Set the trap, lay the bait, it's going down fast. You thought you had a secret? Nah, that won't last. Damn, man, that don't make no sense. You think you slick, but you ain't that dense. I got the cops on speed dial, show up real quick. Catching predators, man, you just got flicked. I don't give a fuck, put them all in a cell. Exposed online, now they know you well. Big bag, wolf, taking down the freaks. Catching all the predators, keep the streets clean. Gotcha, bitch, I'm coming for the crime. Locking them up, no escape this time. Damn, man, it's getting intense. Justice on the move, that don't make no sense. Big bad wolf, call me Black by Dan. California streets where the darkness light is.
Well, all right. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Let me fix my motherfucking crossword, God. I'm definitely looking like a goddamn wolf right now with this. My hair is tripping. Well, actually, in my case, my hair is always tripping. But what's going on, everybody in the chat? Early is the mother lover, man. Let me go through a little quick roll call. And don't get mad if I don't mention your name, man. You know, I'm not going to scroll all the way up to the top because some people been in here chatting for a while already. But what up to my brother Cody? I see Lexington, Flirt, Tim, Sanyu, Dre, Cat Lady, Jess C, Shelly Shells, Kathy. What up with you, Richard? And Powder. I see Tara up in here, Mono. God damn it, that's about how far as up I'm going. Everybody else up in the chat, what is good? I see you, Bambina. I see you. What's happening? Man, y'all want to see my bad hair day, bro? My shit is on wolf mode, bro. I was like, and then the headphones be making them make my shit look weird, bro. I look like a goddamn Harry Smurf almost. Ah, shit. Can y'all hear me good, though? Does it sound good? Or do I sound weird? How do I sound?
Do I sound like me? Or do I sound a little different?
Or do I sound AI?
I'm stupid. Oops. Let me cut that shit off, bro. Anyways, I'm trying to lighten the mood for myself right now because obviously this subject is a little bothersome to me, you know, but hopefully it, like, you know, makes others who have been kind of quiet for a while want to talk and get some stuff off their brains and shit like that. What up, Misty? Misty said, sounds good. You crazy? I mean, you crazy, blood, cuz. Whatever. Man, what's going on, though, everybody? How's everybody doing today? What's up with you, Jeff? I see you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to dig into the story real soon. I did want to bring up, I do got, like I said, too, I will talk about updates on some catches and shit like that. So I don't know if many of y'all really follow the Instagram account, but I did get my first catch of the year, finally. You know, I don't like to rush the situation and shit like that, but I did get my first catch of the year last night. Right? Can I get one? But yeah, so, but this dude was 25 years old, right? And already had, she said she's still laughing at Harry Smurf. Get off of that Harry Smurf. But, so this dude, let me pull it up real fast, pull up my IG account. He was 25, right? 25 years old. And I looked up his record before we even going to catching him and shit last night, and the dude had 3 DUIs already. Oh, did I not put on? Yeah, I did. He had 3 DUIs, bro, within like 2 years. So for one, he's already talking about driving to come meet Ashley. And then I'm just like, okay, so you're obviously gonna break the law, because there's no way, nigga, you got 3 DUIs in 2 years that your license is back in good standards. I don't give a fuck how many classes you took, how sober you done been since then. But the way he was talking, he might have not been sober, but this dude was on a whole nother level. Yes, for 3 DUIs. And I was just like, okay, we're gonna have to obviously be safe with this dude, because he obviously has a drinking problem. He's definitely probably still gonna, show up drunk or some shit like that, and he's young. So I'm just like, okay, well, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. We obviously gotta make sure the decoy stays safe. However this is gonna rock, we have to get him, because the stuff that he said in the messages after once the age was dropped to him. Now we was 14 to this dude. I went with 14 because he started out super thirsty. And he was once I dropped the age to him, he was all like, oh, I bet you're real tight. Like, are you a virgin? He went to that. I'm just like, wow, this fool ain't even on there like, oh, this could be a setup. Like, you a cop? Is this real? Show me a picture. Is he actually real? He didn't do none of that. So we get to talking about that. He ends up sending another fucking nude after the age was dropped. So he's just sending nudes and shit and asking for them. Of course, we don't never do that shit. So, we give him the story. Then it gets closer to the time to meet him. Mind you, this dude just started talking the same day. Yesterday was the only day we talked to him. He was a straight out meet and greet and go to fucking jail. So when he's getting ready to come, not like that. Not like that. But when he gets to show up, he calling constantly, bro, like back to back to back to back. Like, what the fuck? And I'm getting frustrated. Like, man, this dude fucking keep calling, pissing me off. I'm sending him messages like, bro, I'm trying to make sure I can get dressed and be ready in time for when you get here. Like, can you let me get dressed? You know what I'm saying? So he ends up still showing up. Let me pull up the goddamn picture. I just got my page showing. Because I didn't post no clip or nothing yet. I just posted his picture. That's all I posted. So this is him. He looks like I'm profiling. I shouldn't be profiling or nothing like that. But he could possibly be in some gang or whatever, because he came from Mexican gang territory out there in Santa Ana. And, the background that he had, I'm just like, it's possible. You feel me? So yeah, I didn't go live yesterday because I was busy doing a whole lot of decoying yesterday, man. Because we got like two other big ones that we waiting on. We're not trying to rush the process with them. Remember, I think I did mention one is another employee at Disneyland, if he's still there. At least from the research that we did, he works at Disneyland. I posted a picture of his little badge thing without the name showing, of course. And a lot of people did verify that badge did indeed belong to somebody that works at Disneyland, which was also verified by people who currently working there. So I was doing a whole lot of work with those two yesterday. And then I got the Snapchat creeps that we was working on, you know what I'm saying? So yesterday was just a busy decoy day for me and everybody on the team. So this dude comes out of nowhere, but he was trying to meet the same day. So I'm just like, well, fuck, bro. I don't really like getting them like that. But he started getting hella nasty. Hella nasty. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get him. Let's just get this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So boom. We drop a little decoy address to him right there by the park where we normally been catching some of them at. And he was trying to be sneaky by the way he was parking, getting there quick and early to try to check out the scene and look at the alleged house that we lived at. And we end up getting out, meeting him. The decoy, basically, the people that love to see me do the easy conversation in the catches, you won't get it in this video. Like I didn't even not even get. I said 2-3 words to him, but it was just basically like, hey, you know, Ray, I think they want to talk to you because the police showed up quick. But I think it was, and I think shit happens the way it's supposed to happen for a reason. You know, because I've got the feeling that this would have been one of the ones that me and this dude, it would have been no cameras. Like, you know what? Here, hold this. You know what I'm saying? Because his demeanor, the way he was walking, dressed, and talking with her, you know, he's a drunk. Me and him would have got down. I was already mad too about the way he was calling. Then obviously with the way he coming there trying to meet a kid, you know what I'm saying? So all that shit would have went left field, and me and him would have definitely probably got down. But we ended up getting him arrested. He ended up getting arrested, which was cool. And you know, and everybody that really cares about what goes on with this catch and stuff, obviously should know the most important part is obviously the start of it, which is the arrest. And then us as catchers following up in court and getting the conviction. You know, of course, we know y'all love to see the like, oh, you know, let me talk to this motherfucker, get him to say some stupid shit, you know, all of that stuff, man. But sometimes you're not gonna get it because the arrest is way more important. Yeah, I got what was that 30? It said 38. Is it 38,000 now? I was literally just at like 34-1, bro, like last week. Yeah, I was literally like at 34-1, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and now that motherfucker done jumped up to 38,000. That's cool. I wonder how much of those are actually predators. Because if you look in the comments on some of these videos, bro, like I stay out of the comments now because it's just too much, you know, banter back and forth with people that's protecting the predators and people there's no need to even argue with these people in the comments, bro. So I just let them ride. Like, look at this, got 269 comments, bro. His only got 18. I just posted that last night, I believe. But 24,000 views, 341,000 views, 13,000, 20, 19, 51, 28, 29, all that extra shit. She said the bomb is in the house. What's up, Ash? How you doing? Yeah, we got a lot of 304s out here for sure, for sure. Yeah, I like to read the comments sometimes, especially the ones on YouTube. I really like to read the ones on YouTube. And one day I might just, one of my lives, I may just go through the comments and read them and fucking reply to them while I'm live. So if you leaving comments, you know what I'm saying, I might come across your shit one day. You know what I mean? Richard said, appreciate you, Richard. Is that this is for your blanket for next New Year's for you to oh shit. Appreciate you, Richard. What's up with you, Vermont? How you doing, brother? Yeah, but anyways, man, so that's the update on as catch wise. Of all these creeps and shit like that. Like this dude, I don't know. I don't think nobody recognized him yet. Somebody said somebody tagged him. Let's see. Let's see who finds him first. Eric Harris, they coaching. Well, that's all that racist shit right there. Somebody drop his addy or at. Man, I see that's the thing. Like, that's what I don't want. I don't want people to start trying to like go and beat these dudes up because that's not gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool that they don't like them. You feel me? Like, it's good to see nobody's in here at least not sticking up for them. But I don't want nobody to go out there and hurt nobody. I mean, let them do his stuff like Tom did. You know, like Tom got rid of his own self. You know what I'm saying? So just let that happen. You know, put some heat on them out there. Like, always let them know that y'all know. But ain't no need to try to, you know, get your own self locked up in the mix. You feel me? But yeah, man, definitely big props to Ashley on last night's catch though, y'all, because this catch last night was definitely like all her in the video that's gonna be coming. And that dude was definitely a dangerous one to be with. And I'm pretty sure not many decoys will want to be like, you know what, fuck that. Yeah, I'll go out there, I'll walk with him for like 10 minutes. They're gonna be like, man, I don't know. I don't know what this fool gonna do. But we always say, we don't go unarmed or nothing like that, but we just never know. But yeah, man, she was definitely strong to get out there and had to walk with that motherfucker last night, bruh. Thank you, Richard. And you too, Cody. Yeah, definitely. Like every time, like sometimes, like I think it's Richard or somebody or Tim. Yeah, I think it's Tim. Like sometimes, some people be wanting to send like, donations straight to Ashley like that. Obviously it goes to like the whole Cash App and Venmo shit or my shit or whatever like that. But if you put for Ashley like Tim do sometimes, that lets me know just to, obviously give that to her versus everything that goes in there from donations to put towards, equipment and shit like that for the squad. Yeah, New York. I don't know why, bro. That's new to me. I mean, I think it happens sometimes to some accounts. They make you just unsubscribe or they do it for you. I don't know, bro. I appreciate that, Kevin. Appreciate that, brother. Was the one last night drunk? The way he was talking, with the police. I mean, he definitely sounded like somebody that been to jail a lot or whatever the case may have been, but um I don't think he was that drunk to where he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. We'll leave it at that. But anyways, folks, man, let me go ahead and jump into the subject at title now. I'm pretty much done with the updates about the creep from last night. The video that's coming definitely gonna be a short one. You know what I'm saying? No easy conversation, but you will see. I most likely probably will put his chat logs uh, in the video. But yeah, so let me go ahead on, man, because I do want to get this out to y'all because I did put it out there that this is something that I did want to talk about because basically it's lining up with everything that I do, and also hope that it'll bring some enlightenment to some parents, with younger kids, and you're not that much in their life, or you trust too many people with your little kids. Uh, hold on. But I mean, I know we have like certain people that we love to trust with our kids and stuff like that. Hold on, let me unlock this damn door for my brother when he get here. Boom shakalaka. And Jesse's still laughing at the blue. What the fuck did I say? Raglan Smurf or some shit I said. I done forgot. But yeah, man. So like I was saying, hopefully get y'all more in trust with, I mean, not trust, but more in your kids' business, and to, taper down on some of the trust that we do put out there for certain people around our kids. Because as some of us know, man, sometimes the people that harm the kids in the family or whatever, stuff like that, they end up being ones that you don't expect, brothers, uncles, and whatever. Damn, they're always uncles and shit like that, right? So when it comes to trusting people with our kids, you know, we need to understand that there's some people out there, they definitely adore kids, you know, whatever. They adore them. Your brother, are you gonna let me talk? There's no questions right now. Just listen. I'm about to get to it. Oh shit. So no, you good, brother. I mean, like, trust me, I'm blessed more than other kids that have been through more serious abuse than I did. No, I'm fucking with you, sure. You know, man, you know I'm a jokester. You know I'm a jokester. But like, I was blessed to have had those parents, not parents really, but grandparents who would basically tell us about certain things. Like, yeah, if there's somebody do this to you, you tell us. You don't wait, we ain't gonna think you lying. I had those kind of grandparents and stuff like that, right? Not my parents, because y'all already know the story about my give me candy at 21 daddy. We're not going there today though. So, uh, like I was saying about when we trust people with our kids, back then in my days of growing up, I didn't really know anything about the grooming sense of things, though. That was the one thing that I didn't know shit about. I don't even think my peoples did. All they knew was that people shouldn't touch your fucking kids or any kids, period. Right? So we had in my family back all the way back when I was about, I think it was like 8 years old, when we was living in Los Angeles in the ghetto, talking about the ghetto. And just excuse me when I cut out and start saying some jokes or something like that. It's just me just trying to soften the mood a little bit, because this is a little emotional for me, because I feel not only just for myself, because I didn't really go through where a lot of other kids went through fully. I was pretty much there, but it's a sensitive topic, man. And like, I really never talked that much about it. And I think it's time. So the grooming sense of things, we didn't understand the fact that, like, when these other motherfuckers that are hella grown and way older than us as kids, we don't wonder, like, why do they like the same thing that I like? Why, like, this certain thing he giving me this allegedly the same thing that he like? You know what I'm saying? Or the part of them giving you compliments like, oh, well, when you get older, you're gonna be a cute one, or you're gonna be very handsome when you get older. Oh man, those boys or those girls better watch out for you. Stuff like that. Then they do other stuff and wondering and seeing how much involved your peoples are with you. Like, do they check on y'all a lot when you outside playing? If you sitting in your room on your video game, do they come in there and checking on you type shit like that? Coming up, I didn't understand none of this kind of shit. So the person that was grooming me when I was coming up, he basically was not bribing, but grooming me with candy. And literally, that is like the number one thing, at least back in my days. Well, yeah, besides now, because people just give kids like, V-Bucks and all that other kind of shit for video games. But he was giving me like candy and shit like that. Tootsie Rolls. I remember it all. Bro. Like, just giving us it was me and like my little nephews and stuff like that. He would give us, candy all the time. And this was my uncle's friend that just kept coming around the family a whole lot. And he came around so much that they ended up having us call him uncle, right? So Uncle Gary, the nigga name was Gary. So Gary always came around. Every time we saw Gary, bro, we was all like, "Oh man, we know Gary gonna give us some candy. We know Gary gonna give us some candy." We always asking for Gary. Gary used to always play around with us, tickling and shit like that. We wasn't understanding what the fuck he was on. We wasn't understanding nothing like that. But the tickling and shit, like, man, that's normal. People tickle kids. but we wasn't fully understanding what the fuck Gary was on. So now we move. Gary's still in the family. You know, we still cool with Gary. We didn't feel no kind of way with Gary. We still like, oh man, well, how come we don't see Gary no more? How come we don't see Gary no more? And no, ain't no pearly whites over here. Shit, I need like 5 dentists. But Gary finds his way back around into the family. And it was just weird, like how he was only still so close to like me and one of my other like little nephews. And we was the only ones that he was always promising shit to. Every time, like he would come over, he fucking around with the tickling shit again. Like we're a little bigger now. Now I'm about like 10. I'm about 10 or 11 now. And still doing that shit. And then he was like, oh yeah, you know, next time I'm gonna get you this. Every time it was always next time I'm gonna get you this. You know, don't say nothing about how I was playing with y'all, because they told me not to play with y'all like that because they said, well, I shouldn't do that. Not knowing nothing. Not knowing nothing as a kid, like, oh, okay. I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, he just tickling us and shit like that. You know, now, can I recall if he ever like touched us like on our little dicks and shit like that? I don't know. But I'm gonna get to that, what I do remember. But as far as the tickling part, like I thought it was just regular shit. But who knows that Gary was getting off on this shit. So what's up to everybody that's coming in the chat, man? I hope y'all can read the title of what this live is about. That's what I'm going into right now, in case you feel a little lost. So, still on that shit, always promising stuff. So every time he would come over and don't have what he had promised of, we like, man, well, Gary, you say you're gonna give me a big, you say you're gonna give me the big Tootsie Roll. And this is the thing. Oh, I forgot. Every time it was always, I forgot. Right? So I'm like, okay, cool. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then he started wanting to like walk us to the store. They trusting us. Like I said, be careful who y'all trust with your kids. I don't give a fuck how close you think they are to you or whatever it is. That's why I'm going to get to that part in a little bit, because I don't want to get way off subject. Appreciate you, Miss Pete. So now they letting him spend the night at the house. Now Gary is that close enough that he's spending the night at the house. Right? I appreciate that, Tempo. Now he's spending the night. Then I started wondering, like, now the other nephew that I was talking about, now Gary been promising him a bed, a car bed, the bed that's made out of a car. I'm trying not to like get to it. I can't even think of no jokes right now to make sure that I don't even fucking start crying, bro. But if I do start crying, I'm cutting my camera off. Now I keep talking though, but I'm gonna cut my camera off. Nobody's clipping me up looking like Michael Jordan and shit. Okay. Hey, that was the joke. But so he kept promising him a car bed. And now I'm just like, okay, well shit, well, you don't give me nothing no more. You don't give me nothing no more. Like, what kind of shit is that? So then now Gary's like trying to get in my head. And now he's telling me some weird ass stories. Weird, to where he's literally trying to say that how he's my dad, right? Now he's telling me that he's my dad, and my mama and them didn't want to tell me about him being my daddy because they messed around and all this other extra shit, right? And I'm just like, okay, that's kind of weird to me. Like at this time I had seen my daddy one time, but I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to believe, bro. You know, so I'm just listening to Gary because I'm still just trying not to like get on the bad side, because I still want candy and all this other extra shit, right? And now he's elevated to giving us dollar bills. So one of the nights that Gary was spending the night, right? We all hanging out. We wake up. Me and my brothers and them and nephew, we running around in the house. Gary being lazy. They allow this little grown ass man that No, we only knew from my uncle from LA time that graduated into the family as Uncle Gary now. Spending the night, just lay around the house in the fucking daytime. We running around. And out of nowhere, he started, hey. I almost said him damn. Yeah, come on. I'm just like, yeah, what's up? He was like, you want to go to the store later and get some candy? I was all like, of course, I'm like, yeah, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, yeah, like after I take a nap, then me and you can go to the store and get some. Like, you know what kind you want? So I'm like, yeah, I want like a sneaker bar, you know what I'm saying? This now he was like, you want like the king size one, or you want like, some gummies? He asked me all this shit. I'm like, oh, well, I kind of just want the sneaker bar. If I can get the big one, that's cool. So he was like, okay, yeah, after I take my nap, he was like, but you gotta take a nap with me. Right? So like nothing bad, seriously bad happened, right? Like I'm like, well, shit, nigga, like I'm running around right now, but I'm like thinking about later on, like, yeah, I do want to go, get some candy and shit like that. I know Gary gonna buy it. So I lay down and try to take a nap with the nigga, bro. So like it was quick though, like soon we laid down, like I felt like how he was trying to basically like hump on me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost got into this story on one of my lives before, but now this is the whole story. Y'all done heard that shit from beginning to this is almost to the end of it. So I felt like how he was trying to hump on me and shit, right? So I'm just like, well, what the fuck is this dude doing? And then like everything in my mind, this is why, like as parents, we need to make sure we tell our kids if anybody do stuff like that, come to us then, don't wait. And that's what popped into my mind what my grandma and them told us. Like, so basically, like once I felt that stuff popped in my head and I literally just jumped up and I was just like, oh, my grandma and them told me like people not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? So then I literally went right to them and told them, and they ran this motherfucking ass out the house, right? They ran him up out of the house. And from then on, never seen Gary forever, right? At least that's what I thought. So time goes by, like only people knew about that was the people in the house that day. Like, I think till this day now, my mama don't know, my grandma knows, unless they told her back then, But I was just glad to have been at least that kid to have been told when stuff like that happened, you come to us right then. Because there's a lot of kids, like I said, go through way worse than what I went through. To me, that was a little traumatizing because, we had so much respect and trust in Gary to not think that he would do nothing like that. And then for that to happen, it was just like, whoa, what the fuck? We was told about people that do this. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there fucked me up for a while. And even still today, I think it really fucked me up because guess what? I ended up running into Gary. Ain't that a bucket fucking two Benjamin, dude? Like this is what's crazy about that. Because I don't know where, like, as I get deeper and deeper more into like what I do with catching, creeps and stuff like that, like, you listen to these parents and then they concerns and then they telling me like how what I'm doing is bringing awareness to them and how if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't even think that this is a big ass problem out there. So I just be like, damn, bro, like it's a lot of kids who are not being told, to be careful with people that may try to do shit like that. We trust in people, like even people that we know that shouldn't do something, and then they fuck around and do it. Our kids be having so much trust in them, they feel like, no, I don't want to say nothing. But we have to and put that in our kids, like, no, you have to say something because that is fucking not right. And that's why I was glad to where, like, when I told my people they didn't waste no time. They didn't waste no time. So I think about all the other kids, not just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it really hits me even harder, because I'm just more of like, bro, I was lucky. You know, like that traumatized me a little bit. Not as bad as like how it would fuck, you know, how other kids that I went through way worse than what I went through and how they feeling now today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look what that little bit what I went through, just based off basically being told if it happens, you get that shit right then. You know, you got kids out there, bro. They're not told. You know, you come to mom, dad, grandma, auntie. It doesn't matter. You come to us and tell us about this shit, so we can get it done right now, bro. You know, so to skip up when I saw this nigga again. I was literally walking from Starbucks, right? I was walking from Starbucks, and I see a dude walking, older than a motherfucker, walking in like Bob Barker speed, right? So I said, boy, this nigga look like Gary. Like, I wonder if that could have been him. So I was finna just walk off, but something in my brain was like, no, just go back. Just ask him. All you can say is not him, right? All you can say is it's not him. So I go back and say, hey man, is your name Gary? He said, yeah. I said, and Gary Webster? Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I said, you remember me? This nigga knew exactly who I was still. Knew exactly who I was. And ever since that day, I really been telling myself like I wanted to just start going in on him about that day. You know what I'm saying? Just and see what the fuck he got to say. Cause obviously I didn't get to hear anything. He ran a nigga out of the house like he was a goddamn roach. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what he got to say about that shit. You know, but ever since that day, I just been wondering, like, damn, bro, I should have said something like, nigga, you know what? Nigga, I remember that shit. Remember when they ran your bitch ass up out the house, bro? You know? But I didn't. And that shit been eating me alive ever since that time when I saw this fool. So back to where I was saying, like how they be trying, we are, as parents, we try to trust too many people with the kid, our kids, right? Some ways to try to recognize who we possibly need to watch, right? And this is just something that I come up with, just the way I think about how I dealt with my own kids. Because I didn't trust them with nobody. I didn't even trust them with people. I didn't trust Jesus watching them like while I was there. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but it's just like you gotta watch the ones. Like, so, you know, we got them. Oh yeah, that's my favorite babysitter. I know that person ain't gonna never do nothing with my kid. They real good with kids. Boom, 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 boom. But do they try to isolate the child from y'all so too much? Oh, it's gonna be me and Teresa. We just gonna go to the mall. But y'all got 3 other kids now. But it's just Teresa is always the one going. Oh, that's just her favorite niece or favorite nephew or favorite goddamn cousin. You know, we need to recognize some of these signs that could possibly be out there. And I'm not trying to put it in everybody's mind, so like, no, don't trust nobody. Well, kind of, yeah. You know, but it just, if you really care about your kids, that's where it really comes to. If you really care about your kids, you just really can't trust no fucking body. You just got to be like, look, man, no disrespect. I just don't trust nobody. It ain't got nothing to do with you, man. It just, I don't know. That's it and all. I don't think anybody should feel any disrespect from that. They shouldn't. Shit, even people being verified is not even good enough. People getting verified to fucking drive Uber cars. And what are they doing? They fucking kidnapping and R-wording people. Man, exactly. Just saying. DTA. Like, I remember when I used to, hear Stone Cold say that. DTA, don't trust anybody. I'm a young teenager growing up, didn't really understand, anything about that. But now, growing up, having kids of your own, seeing how the world is, how these predators are, it just really make you really want to rock with that. DTA. But man, I definitely appreciate all y'all that listen to me get this off my chest. Cause I was contemplating with it for a while. That's why I scheduled this motherfucker like 3-4 hours in advance. Cause I was all like, do I want to talk about this really? You know what I'm saying? But it feels kind of good. It feels kind of good just to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a open person, as not open like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But I like, I'm very open. I like to hide nothing. As y'all know, when we get wolfed out the hours chat, that's when y'all find out a whole lot of shit about me. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not nothing super bad. It's not nothing like, oh, I go to prison for, none of shit like that. Nothing super embarrassing. Some of it's embarrassing, but hell, you see what I did with the goddamn chair, right? That's what I call embarrassing, but it's fun and it's funny. But no baby or did it. Yeah, man. So yeah, let's change the goddamn move now, man. So I do appreciate all of y'all though, man. I appreciate everybody, but I'm trying to change my mood now. I got that out of here. I appreciate your tempo. Appreciate the tempo. Let me highlight that real quick. You laid it out. Big W, lots of respect and love. Starting the year off strong and confident. You shouldn't be ashamed of something someone else did. You did nothing wrong. That part right there. That part right there. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ash. Hippie said, don't tell Kathy how open you are now. She'll be like, oh, how open are you? Are you open enough to take a shot and bring that chair back? Look at what fucking Cody talking about. Oh, your ass was in the air. Oh, crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, Denise, if you want to go back and watch the whole little, hell, I don't know what to call it. It's not a confession because I ain't confessed nothing. The whole story, I'll say. I started out talking about the update from the catch that I did last night with the essay. You know what I'm saying? But then if you want to skip up to where I started getting into the story of what the topic is, then yeah. It was a pretty good story, man. Like, I pretty much gave y'all everything from when I was like, what did it start? Like 7 to 8 years old, all the way up to about 12. So it's all good, Corey. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, in my case, I feel like the stuff that happened to me basically just made me either stronger or turn me into a better person. You know what I'm saying? Because like stuff like that, it kind of it pushes me more to try to continue to try to help other kids from future sense. Like I said, like the parents that be hitting me up like, oh man, I never knew about this. Now because of you, I started checking my kids and I checked my kids stuff and found this in there. And man, if it wasn't for you, like, so that pushes me, to continue to doing what I'm doing, and it's good that not good that I went through it like that, but to have come out on the positive side of it, because there's some people that go through that and they just, You know, they be drug addicts, all that kind of shit. Be out there, you know, just running them up. I don't know if I'm a drug addict because I smoke weed, but that's exactly, Donald. Help parents be parents, because you know some, like a lot of parents, and like in my generation, a lot of them probably had kids at a younger age, and then themselves probably didn't have parents that teach them how to be parents, so they just learning everything on the fly, kind of like I did, really. But a lot of things that fueled me to be a good parent was to basically not be how my parents was. You know, like my daddy was absent. I said, okay, nigga, I'm not even gonna be tardy. Fuck being absent, nigga. I'm not even gonna be tardy. You know, like then my mama says, you like my built-in slave, or am I your goddamn son? So I was like, I don't want my kids to be my slave, bro. So no, I'm gonna just teach them responsibilities and let them know this is why I'm having you do certain things. You're not gonna do it all the time because it's not your fucking job. Your job is to obviously be a kid and keep these grades up, not to be an in-home slave. But you know, this is how that works. Somebody said Mick Druggy. All right, Ghetto said, we thought you quit smoking. Ghetto, where the fuck have you been at? Where you been, brother? Where have you been? You wasn't, oh yeah, you did not come in on the New Year's show. Yeah, you didn't come in on the New Year's show. Remember, I said I slowed down. Well, I did stop for like all the way up until my physical exam, because obviously in California, you know, you can smoke weed, bro. You can't do no other dope though. You ain't gonna do dope in that family. But but you can, you know, you can smoke weed. Obviously not while you're out there on the job. So, but once I passed the physical part, bro, and all, I'm knowing that I'm on to the next part, I was like, shit, I'm good. So every now and then you will see some ashes on the keyboard, as you say. No wonder you ain't said that in a while. You must have still thought I was on my physical shit. Even though I know you see me running on my Instagram, I still be, you know, working out and running and shit like that. But you know, yep, generational trauma does not have to continue. Facts on facts. Ash said, I'm proud of you for letting this off your chest and not be ashamed. These creeps, regardless if they are family, need to be exposed. That part. But fuck Gary, that nigga wasn't no real family. That nigga was adopted in by my uncle, as like a homie. You know what I mean? So what up with you, Cortez? A Burning Man blunt? What the hell is that? What's up with you, Kill Cliff? What's going on with your brother? A Scooby Dooby. I smoke. Well, no, I don't feel like cracking racist jokes right now. Fuck it. I was about to say, nigga, I smoke nigga blunts. Fuck that shit. Whoop that trick. Whoop that. Why were they was doing like whoop that trick? Like, you can just do this, but niggas be like, you gotta roll it. Instead of being like, that almost looked like the tomahawk chop, right? They was like, roll it with it, nigga. Oh man. Oh, you got some questions for me, Kathy? All right. Yeah, one of these panels that I do have, when I do bring people up, I do want to have it to where we can have it where you guys actually ask a question, you know, to whoever may be on the panel, even if it's just to me, you know, and then we answer it. Because sometimes we just be going all over the place with chat and shit like that. And then people come in, they're like, what the fuck is going on here? We talking about like 15 different things. But I definitely want to do one like that, Kathy, where, you know, people come up, you know, you guys ask questions, and then I can live lead answer them, like right here. You know, you can get your little paperwork, but like, Yeah, so nigga, what was you at 1459 on New Year's Eve? Was you fucking around on that chair? I appreciate you, Richard. Richard with the $9.99 again. Richard said, "Thank you for opening up to your fans. Respect you and care for you as you do our children." BBW, thank you for opening. Oh, why does it repeat it like that? But thank you, Richard, man. Of course, man. I consider you guys like some true friends, but not just like supporters or subscribers. You know, like y'all more than just that to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like my homies and shit, like people that I can get a gun to go out there and do a drive-by. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna get y'all go out there. If I don't want you to show up to beat up the creep, why would I want you to go out there and do a drive-by? Oh man. Well, yeah, man. I like having fun in here with y'all, man. I literally feel like I can be myself. What up with the time? Time? Happy New Year, my brother. Well, yeah, man, I feel like I can be myself in here with y'all, man. Y'all can understand my jokes and not get offended. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, I'm equally racist. If you want to call me racist, then you got to say, bro, you racist to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't just make me one-sided because everybody can get it. All different spices. Will I arm wrestle a penguin? I said, will I arm wrestle a penguin? Yeah, you know what? Only if it's in the desert. I will only arm wrestle a penguin if it's in the desert. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Tara. That's what I'm saying. Everybody can get it. Oh, hell yeah, man. Like, if anybody ever in my area somewhere and y'all want to link up, like, if I know you good enough and shit, you can't be somebody that just popped in one time, called me a nigga with a hard R at the end. Like, yeah, you know what, dude? You're actually cool, man. Let's smoke a blunt. And you fuck around and think I'm finna go smoke some fentanyl with you. Like, here, you know, I wrote this one specially for you. No, you go ahead. You know, I actually just quit this morning, so I just want to hang out with you and watch you smoke it. How you feeling there, bub? You look like you're getting a little sleepy there. Oh, you can't hear me now. Oh, okay, yeah, it's working. Hey, y'all see, I'm having fun now, bro. I'm having fun now. But everybody know me, bro. Like, I don't mind smoking with you, but just don't roll that motherfucker before you get to me. If you show up like, hey, bro, yeah, I already got it rolled up, bro. I ain't got that much time. We just gonna smoke real quick. Okay, well, go ahead and smoke, nigga. Shit. You could smoke that before you got here. Shit, nigga. You already had it ready? He dressed him up, already had his shoes on and everything. Nigga, what the fuck? Oh man. Man, I definitely love y'all, bro. Swear to God. If you can't look, Donald said, if you can't take a joke about race, you're probably racist. Yeah, either racist or your softest charming tissue. Either or. Because I can take many jokes, bro. Like I said, bro, I don't even get really offended when people do use the, you know, the word that I say a lot with the ER. It just depends on how they actually say it. Cause I say it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say it when I'm fucking around and shit like that. Like me and my brothers, but we were like, man, I'm motherfucking fucking nigger. You know, some shit like that. Just playing around though. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, somebody actually did do that to me at work one time. Just like that. And what's funny is my brother still today bring that shit up to me. Like, man, remember that one dude at your job you said? Let me tell y'all about that day. So this was my first day working at a mental hospital, right? And this was probably, I'm gonna say about 10 years ago now. 10 years ago, I'm working, I'm fucking security guard, hands crossed, standing up and shit, because they said this dude wanted to go outside and smoke a cigarette. So I'm like, cool. Now, he's a patient. He had like a cast on, like he broke his shit. We out there chilling. He's smoking his cigarette or whatever. We chopping it up. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I get a little relaxed. I'm like, oh, this is a cool job. I just got to, be security, just watching these fools smoke cigarettes and shit. But then he just out of nowhere, seriously out of nowhere, was all like, fucking nigger. I was like, wait, what? He was like, fucking nigger. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? He was like, yeah, all you guys are fucking the same. You fucking niggers just like to jump over yards. And I was like, I say, hey, man, you better chill out, bro. Like, you on some whole other shit. Honestly, I'm trying to stay composed, but I'm kind of scared at the same time, because I'm like, we was just chilling and talking like we was homies and shit. This fool just flipping out. I'm like, I don't know if he gonna try to attack me with this cast. And the cast was dirty as fuck too. So like, I was like, bro, I'm about to just drop kick this fool, bro, and get fired already. I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with this dude. So he finished the cigarette, go back in, and I started talking to the nurse then, right? And they like, oh yeah, sometimes we house mental patients. So I was all like, oh, what in the fuck? So boom, an hour or something go by. We get a call. Like, it's a call go on the damn intercom thing. Remember I said it's my first day. What up, Dark Star? My first day. And they like, oh, security, cold gray, security, cold gray. I'm just like, oh shit. Okay, I'm looking around at the damn thing like, what they talking about security? What the hell is cold gray? Because they didn't teach me none of this shit, bro. So the people come on there like, oh, they need security over there. The patient is all trying to fight the nurse. I'm just like, what the fuck they got to do with me? So I go, and basically they trying to restrain him in his bed so they can give him his medication. So I'm trying to help them, like, hold this fool back like this. This nigga linked up and bit me on the back of my bicep, bro. I must have said, whoop, punch that nigga right in his mouth. Soon he came up and tried to got a bite of the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? He thought I was a sneaker bar or some shit, bro. I want to deck him right in his mouth. He fall back. We get done restraining him to his bed. That's when I called my supervisor then. I said, bro, what the fuck is going on here? And he was all like, oh, what's going on? I said, bro, for one, I got called racial slurs by a patient this morning. I said, and that same patient just bit me right now, bro. And I said, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble. I said, but when he bit me, I hit him. You know what I'm saying? So he was all like, oh, well, just hold post. I'll be there right now. Hold post. I'm just like, all right. So he shows up, and now they getting the fool. So these motherfuckers, the supervisor, the job that sent me there, didn't even know what we was all going to be dealing with. So now he get the whole rundown about we dealing with mental patients and we got to help restrain niggas to the beds and shit like that. I'm just like, yeah, bro, that seems like y'all going to have to tack on some dollars. Because, nigga, I was not expecting this. I thought it was cool and dandy standing outside watching them fucking smoke that cancer stick. You know what I'm saying? And then I go back in the lobby, sit down and watch TV until somebody else want to smoke a cigarette. Hold on. I see what you said, Brighton, right there. I think, what is that? Is that like white black brother Brighton? I don't get it. I think I got it, or I might have missed it. But man, yeah, so yeah, that was a story right there, bro. So after that, I was all like, yeah, I'm on y'all ass now. I started learning all the cold grade security. I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to be over there now. I started hitting the weights. Like I was getting ready to go to prison. Every day going to work, bro. You're dealing with these crazy ass people like dealing with the inmates. Hey man, what you getting swole for, man? Gotta go deal with these niggas at this job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They come in there doped up, coming down and shit. Am I related to Pikachu? What the fuck? How dare you? Tell that nigga he going to hell. Tell Me going to hell. So the wig, so that means they got to be wigger. Then, Bright, they got to be wigger. See, wigger would be like, you know what I'm saying? You saying the other word. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what up, wigger? Oh, shit. Fucking Rampart said they got attacked by a racist zombie. How's a zombie racist? Unless the only way I could think of a zombie from the zombie movies I've seen could be racist is as if maybe you didn't have a brain. It's the only thing I can think of. They said, oh man, fuck that nigga. He ain't got no brain, man. What the fuck, leave his ass alone. We don't like them kind. That's a dumb mother lover. Cause we have to eat your brains. I was watching which one was it? It was one of the goddamn Night of the Living Deads. And dude was sitting there. It was the one when old boy he played on Jason as Tommy. And the girl he was with after he done turned into a zombie, she's still trying to like bring the nigga back to life and shit. Like, oh my God, you're not really dead, even though the nigga pale as a motherfucking Casper ghost. And he all like, oh, I can smell your brains. It smells like spices. And I was like, what the fuck? They wasn't trying to make this movie scary at all. This nigga talking about the brain smells spicy. The fuck? That's insane to the membrane. Insane to the brain. Let me see, bruh. So, let me see if I did have a. Actually, I'm gonna save these when I come back from my next live. Yeah, I'm gonna save these for my next live right here. Somebody done got stabbed outside McDonald's. Niggas is killing over fries, I guess. And y'all be seeing them people. I mean, I don't really have that much of a problem with it. Like them kids, they be in like big ass groups and bicycles and shit like that. Like it'd be like 1,000 of them, but they taking up the whole street. Like that shit pisses me off. But it's good to see kids actually out there riding bikes, but they blocking traffic and then they obviously doing other dumb shit too. But I got a video I got to show y'all that somebody said, you know what, fuck all these niggas on these bikes. And yeah, I'm gonna say that for the next live, man. And then I'm gonna talk about that one at McDonald's, and then that Woe Vicky girl, man. I heard that she faked that she got kidnapped in Nigeria. The Woe Vicky girl. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? Yeah, I guess the Woe Vicky girl allegedly, what she do? Oh, yeah, she fucking act like she got kidnapped in Nigeria, made a post on her little social media and shit like that. Yeah, hey, Rich, and on my next live, I will be dropping the link. Like after I talk about the videos that I'm gonna be doing on the next one, then I'm gonna drop the link for people that want to come up and either ask questions and you know, just talk about some stuff. But we got to try to keep it in order to where, you know, we don't be ended up talking over each other, because that kind of be the problem sometimes. Like everybody talks at once and then we can't hear what somebody else is saying. And it's kind of hard to, you know, figure out the delay part of everything too. You got to email me, Sophia. You got to email me, man. And I got to know exactly who you are and what you're about, what you're trying to do. Need your social security number, hospital you was born at. I'm throwing dubs now, meaning I'm capping. Also mean I'm lying. What the hell we talking about Trump for? How did Trump come up? It was a tough. Why are you trying to give me tough questions? Why do you want to give me tough questions? Like, yeah, so what kind of tough question would it be? I don't know what kind of tough question you would be unless you be. I don't know, but I'm ready. And some of I'll probably be like, yeah, well, I decline to answer. You talk to my attorney. Is it true I saw you on this website in your drawers? You was in your drawers? Yeah, algebra shit. She talk about that's what it seemed like she gonna try to ask me about, Brighton. Like she gonna give me an algebra question and shit. And Tim said his question would make no sense. Well, shit. Don't come up here with no nonsense questions, goddamn it. Make it make sense. Don't have me hit you with the damn meme now. That don't make no sense. Don't make me give you that meme. Ah! For sure, for sure. She said never sleep again. Shit, hell no. Yeah, so on my next live, Kathy, which will probably be like later on, I'd say like 4-5 hours after this one, because I'm about to end this one in about 5 minutes, because my brother's already here. I don't know if y'all probably heard him in the background dying at some of the shit I've been saying. But yeah, so after this live, I'll be back probably about, I'll say 3 to 5 hours. I'm gonna give y'all a big gap, 3 to 5 hours. And of course, as usual, make sure you click the bell thing or something, whatever you got to do to make sure they send you the notification. Because I try to schedule the lives at least like 10, 15 minutes ahead of time so the notification can find its way out. So I need to sell wigs at the merch store. Shit, man. Hey, man, look, see, that's the thing. If I even did that, ain't nobody gonna probably buy it. Probably 1, 2 people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to sell that motherfucker for like I would say when I get a new one, I'll auction this one off. Here, where's the wig that I done caught about fucking? I done caught like over 100 motherfuckers in this wig right here. Nah, that ain't me with the delay. That's just how it is on with the live streaming and stuff. It's always like a delay. And that's why sometimes, like when I'm watching right here, I have it on my other laptop that's hooked up to my other big screen over there. So I have it right there playing my live. That way I can see how far back I am to where it finally shows up to y'all. Like, yeah, there's some blood, sweat, and tears up in here. You might want to get this wig piece, man. A lot of jail sentences, a lot of court appearances. I done been on the stand with this wig. You can smell the weed I done smoked in this motherfucker. I done did the chair dance with this motherfucker on. Bro, I'm asleep. I'm fucking asleep, bro. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that was my brother in the background. All right, Cody. I'll be looking forward for you to be up on the panel too, my brother. Yeah, I think on the next one I'm gonna have probably about 3, maybe even 4. Maybe be careful with that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Close.
I'm gonna probably have like 3 to 4. This nigga said probably weed in my kids. I'm dead. 3 to 4 news videos that I will talk about as for breaking news. The breaking news live that I be doing. And then right after the breaking news, we'll jump over to the open panel where I drop the link and have people come up. And apparently, Kathy got some questions for me. Hopefully, it's related to what I do and not some shit outside. Like, have you ever sold drugs in your life? So ain't no shit like that. But yeah, appreciate was that Tim? Yeah, Tim. Appreciate the 15 on Venmo. I believe that is. Yeah, appreciate the 15, man. I want to try to, I don't know if y'all be caring about that. I know some people before was all like, oh, don't mention when I, donate and stuff like that. But sometimes I feel like I do want to mention it because, I'm grateful. And I just like to give props, you know what I'm saying? So, but then again, if you don't want me to mention when you do donate, just make sure you leave it in the note or, be sure to let me know because if you don't, then I'm going to fuck around and say, oh, maybe they don't care. It feels me though. You don't feel me, y'all. All right, cool. Dakota said, well, have you? Look, them like the kind of questions that they was asking me on my police questionnaire, bro. My PKA nigga, they was asking all kind of shit, bro. Remember I told y'all about some of the fucking questions. They asked me, how many times you fucked outside? Like, god damn. No, fuck that. They didn't ask me like that. First it was all like, have you ever fucked outside? Or obviously engaged in intercourse outside, right? Or in public. So of course I'm not gonna lie. They tell you don't lie. So I said, yeah, I did. That wasn't enough. They come back with like, yeah, okay, well, how many motherfucking times have you done it? Like, damn, nigga, is that important? Sheesh. What does your antennas got to do with that? Appreciate you, Ashley, for stopping through, man. Appreciate you. And I'm definitely gonna keep on with the keeping on. Exactly, Justin. I was like, bro, y'all niggas won't know too much. Maybe I may not be for y'all. Shit. Man, I think if it might have been a question that I skipped. Well, this is not a spill the tea moment right now, son. We're gonna have to say that for at least the next live. When we get to the open panel part, we can start Wolf out the hours chat after I do the little breaking news part of the session, and then we'll jump over to the open panel and we can dig. My mouse gun, my mouse gun ain't well, nah, I ain't gonna put this up here like that. Yeah, I keep my shit close by me everywhere I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always with it, wherever I am. I don't trust nobody. I see motherfuckers walking by my house like, that nigga look a little different. Let me see who this is. You know what I'm saying? So, it's always close by. But that's the mouse gun out there for sure, for sure. That's the mouse gun. If it's mushroom, nah, hell no. Hell to the no. I've been scared to try that shit, bro. I am scared. Exactly. So you don't have to get ready because I'm already ready. Ready like Freddy. Ooh, excuse me. All right, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live here. I will leave it up for like some of the people that probably came in late and didn't get to hear the whole story about what I was talking about. I will leave this live up for maybe some other people want to try to use it against me later on in life. Like, oh, remember you was crying when you was on there talking about your groomer. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some dummy out there that's gonna try to do that shit and act like it's gonna hurt me or some shit like that. I'm probably gonna laugh, but they're gonna give me the Michael Jordan mean face. I know y'all seen that Michael Jordan. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't want to cry. And fuck about it, y'all think I'm gonna be Michael Jordan and shit. I was not trying to get on here. Y'all be like, oh, look how this nigga look, bro. Like, look at him. Look at Wolf. I was not trying to have that happening, bro. I swear to God. Well, yeah, man, I definitely appreciate everybody that stuck around and listened to my story, though, man. It definitely was. It did feel good. It was definitely emotional, but all in all, it felt good, and I think that's the most important thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I definitely appreciate y'all listening to me. But anyways, folks, I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. I will hopefully see y'all at my breaking news session later with an open panel right afterwards and the same live. And like in the words that Dakota likes, this video is brought to you by nobody. So anyways, folks, till next time. Peace.